listen to Coach Shelton Harris and Tanya Evinger.
Hey.
Bam!
Hey, perfect.
Coach Shelton Harrison, there'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. All right. LDBC, this is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, one of Amanda Nunes' coaches, okay? Conan Silveira. Yeah, hey, dude is pissed off. He angry at, definitely Dana White, but, of course, he said there are a lot of dumb, stupid people that's, making comments and got opinions, and I guess our opinions are not important to him, which, okay, that's fine. He can say what he wants. All right, so let's listen to what Mr. Silveira, let's listen to what he's talking about. Okay, so he says she was already feeling it before the weigh-ins. Nunes coach Conan Silveira told MMA Fighting, Las Vegas is too hot. Really? So I think that contributed to her chronic sinusitis, and the weight cut doesn't help you. The weight cut doesn't help since you dehydrate. I don't want to blame the weight cut, but it definitely doesn't help. Critics and dumb people get together and form an opinion that doesn't exist, Silveira said. Even fighters saying she was scared. Amanda is not scared of anyone. She retired Miesha Tate. She retired Ronda Rousey. Not to mention, she already beat Valentina by unanimous decision. How does she become scared now? Now, know the facts before you have your opinion, okay? Well, okay, let's really dissect it, okay? What if it's our opinion? And I'm just saying, what if it's our opinion that Amanda, suffered a very bad weight cut? And what if it's our opinion that Amanda knew that she wasn't going to have the stamina to deal with Valentina Shevchenko? What if it's our opinion we really do believe that she has sinusitis? Like, I don't put that past. But what happened, see, Amanda, she kind of dug a hole because she said she's fought with it before. And see, that kind of just added fuel to the fire. What if it's our opinion that Amanda really thought she could? Not saying she's scared, but Amanda really thought that, wait a minute, I'm too weak from these weight cuts. Because you kind of didn't deny it. You kind of didn't deny it. You said it didn't help. No, it didn't help. She was drained. She was weak, and she felt as if, hey, I don't think this thing going down. That's just that's just the way that is. Okay, and the critics and dumb people, how did we all get together and form an opinion? We didn't form an opinion. We formed an opinion based off what the hell we saw. That's how we formed an opinion. But, he says, if you have a mouth, you can say whatever you want, Silveira said of White's comments. Okay, every person has their own opinion. What he said is what a promoter says. It was enough for him to hear the doctor clearing her, but at the end of the day, Amanda is the one who steps in at a fight. True. Opinions from everyone else are nothing but opinions. You have to respect her decision. She's a champion. What everyone else says means nothing. Really? Okay. Well, like I said, here's what we're going to say. Us not paying for pay-per-view. And I'm telling you, if 1 million fans got together and said, well, forget it. We ain't going to pay for pay-per-view, okay? Then I guess our words won't mean nothing, will it? See, money's a thing. We can get mad all we want to. We can. But if 1 million, and I'm talking about the coach said if 1 million people boycotted pay-per-view, see, they would change their tune. See, right now they got this attitude that, well, the UFC is giving us a good product, and the fans, they need us. They got this attitude that we need them. No, we don't need you. Listen, the coach, no, I stream the fights. I stream them. Cool. I'm good with that. Okay? See, this is what these fighters, this is what, Megan Anderson think. This is how, the Nunes team think. Okay, everyone else, what everyone else says means nothing. Okay? If any other fighter is ill, nobody says anything. Okay? Now, I do have to agree with them there. Everyone has his right, but she doesn't because she's a champion. She has no right to get ill. I completely agree. Silveira responds, he's the promoter and has his opinion. That's what he got from the doctor. Amanda went back to the hospital the next morning, Saturday, and did other tests, and they saw she had chronic sinusitis and gave her antibiotics. Okay, I 1,000 agree with Silveira on that statement. Like, how are you going to be the boss? How are you going to badmouth this girl when you stood up for everybody else that got sick? He absolutely right. And there are several fighters that got sick. And he stood up for them, and he supported them. Oh, he supported them big time. But when it came to Amanda Nunes, oh, heck no. Nah, that was a heck no. Dana White didn't even try to look at he didn't even take anything to what happened in consideration. He immediately just said, nope, I think it's 90% psychological. I'm with Silveira on that one, okay? Nah, that's wrong. Okay, according to White, the initial plan is to move Nunes versus Shevchenko for UFC 215. I think it should have been 214, which takes place September 9th in Edmonton, Canada. The Brazilian star is recovering from the illness, but Silveira is confident that she'll be able to compete that date. All right, the fight will happen. We want Valentina. He said they will set a new date. And I'll tell you this, the result won't be any different than what we had planned. No disrespect to Valentina. She's a great opponent and a great fight for Amanda, but our final answer will be on that night. With Amanda defending her belt, that's the best answer to those who talk too much. Okay, I respect it, what he got to say. I don't think people talking too much. It's just what people see. And you gotta, we're all fans, okay? And it's like, it's not that, people are trying to just go off and badmouth Amanda, but it's just, we're going on what we see, Okay, we see, all we heard at first is that the doctor cleared you. Okay, but then you didn't want to fight. So see, that's what fans heard. We're fans, okay? We really don't know the inner workings that goes on behind. We don't know. We're only looking at and responding to what we see. So what did we see? Okay, we saw the champion say that I don't want to fight even though I'm sick. And, fighters never go into a fight 100%. I just kind of want y'all to know that. Okay? Fighters don't go to fights 100%. They got knick-knacking injuries that they just don't even say nothing about, because if they say, if they find out that too many things wrong with them, they won't get to fight anyway. So, I mean, a lot of these fighters, they got stuff going on. They shut up about it and just go fight. I'm not saying that Amanda, legitimately wasn't down, but what I am saying is the first instance of it, fans were kind of left hanging. They were kind of left hanging, so we were like, okay. And then, we get the report of sinusitis. Okay, I was okay with that until Amanda said, I've competed with this before. Okay, well, you reopened up the can. And I don't think it's hate. It's just we are legitimately frustrated fans because I know better. Okay? And I'm not letting it go. I know that she gained too much weight in between fights. Guys, this ain't rocket science, okay? You don't have to have a degree to look at Amanda Nunes' body and tell that, back in February, back in March, even in December when she got in the octagon with Valentina and they started having a little, a war of words. I mean, you can tell she was huge. She was big. Big. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I wonder how she going to lose all that weight. She got a lot of weight to lose. It's December now. Then I started counting January, February, March, April, May, June, July, because right then we didn't have a date. But I assumed, because I already told y'all the fight was going to be in July. I've been telling y'all that for months and weeks at a time. But, of course, y'all, oh, Coach, you don't know. But then I end up being right. Okay, so that's like, well, okay, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. That's 7 months, okay? So she had 7 months to get that weight down. So then, I looked at her again on Instagram in March. She looked even bigger. And I'm like, here it is, March, man. She got to get ready to fight. Like, and I'm thinking March, she got a fight coming up. It wasn't until April, when I really saw Amanda Nunes putting in work. Like, I literally saw her putting that work in. But it's like, okay, so you got April, then you got May, June, July. That's 3 months, okay? And it looked like she had quite a bit of poundage to lose. And I'm thinking, nah, that ain't enough time to lose all that weight. And I was saying it, and guess what? I was right again. I called it. I done called this step by step and play by play. Okay? I have. But, it's cool. If that's how these fighters and these people, they want to treat the fans, I think the fans need to return the favor. Hey, we can keep our money in our pocket. It's cool. We ain't got to do it. We can keep our money in our pocket. See, unfortunately, with these fighters, they're really not understanding. The fans make you. Okay, no, we don't go in there and do the work in the octagon. But when we pay for your fights and we buy your merchandise, the fans, we make you. Okay, or we can break you, because if we decide not to pay for your crap, then you'll stop taking a dump on fans. And that, my friends, is just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.